Welcome to Fit to Be Real.
And a little extra.
I'm Victoria.
Hey guys, I'm Carly.
We did it. We have a special episode today. One, because Carly doesn't know what we're doing.
Nada. No nothing, as usual.
Well, to be fair, we're dressed and ready to go because Carly made us go to Melody's live project at school that's next week.
Listen,
It's next week.
she told me it was today, and she was doing a podcast, and she knows everything about podcasts, and she was very excited to have us come and watch her do her religion podcast.
Oh my God. I didn't know that.
And she neglected to tell us it was next Thursday.
Yeah, so it's definitely the 11-year-old's fault. It can't be Carly's fault, even though she did email the teacher, just didn't do any details because Carly doesn't detail anything.
You know what's really fun? When you show up with your mom and your sister fully decked out on Valentine's Day and they all look at you in the office and go, hello.
So if you are not watching, Carly's wearing baby pink pants with red hearts all over them and a different shade of pink sneaker. So, we love this. Here's why. We spend too much time together.
Oh, wait, I did ask her. She gave me a look and I said, oh, do you have the same pants?
Carly's going away for the weekend, for Valentine's Day week, or no, for President's Day
We
weekend.
usually go away for President's Day. It just happens to be on Valentine's Day weekend this year.
Super fun for us all. So she's going away tomorrow, which will be over Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. And I found this little thing, which we don't get like Valentine's Day gifts, but I found this little thing and was going to give it to you today anyway.
Okay.
But might as well do it on camera. Here you go. Hope you wear it together.
Wait a second. Is it? Oh my God. It's the same pink shirt with the same red hearts.
It's quite literally the same shade. Oh my
Wait.
God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Victoria.
That's why you got out of the car and I went, what are you wearing?
And I said, oh, do you have the same pants? And she said, no, I don't have the same pants.
I don't own a pink item in my life.
Oh my God, Victoria.
Wait, that's crazy.
Where did you get this shirt?
It's this really fancy store called Lidl. Super fancy boutique. They
Wait a
specialize
second.
in chicken.
Wait a second. I have to wear this together.
I actually can't believe how it's the same.
It's the same shade of pink and the same red hearts.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Well, thank you. I can't wait to wear this together. And you think I'm not going to, but I am.
Oh, no, we know.
Yeah.
We know. For a moment, I was like, yeah, don't give it to her. Nope.
Oh my.
It's a small, but
God.
it's oversized.
No, I love it.
And it fits me, so it's definitely oversized.
Oh my God, I love it. That's
yeah.
amazing.
This isn't a podcast about Valentine's Day, even though this comes out 2 days after. We are doing Thinkers. That's what we're going to title it.
Oh God.
So things that I've found on the internet that we have either posted via Fit to Be Real podcast handle on Instagram, or just things that I save that I'm like, gosh, that incites just like a good way to think about something, or a different way, or something that's so simple that really hits you hard and you're like, wow, I should reassess my entire life. So I have cultivated a full Rolodex of these thoughts that I have read, but Carly has not read.
So she's making me think.
We love an initial reaction from Carly. We just do. So we're not gonna waste time. We're gonna go through them. This is our 143rd episode. So what's really cute is that it's 143, which means I love you.
She really got excited when she figured that out today.
I didn't realize until I typed it in. Super cute. So happy Valentine's Day to everybody, to the gals, to the guys, to the relationships, to everything.
Hold on that note before we start our thinkers. Something that is not a thinker, and I just want to let you know, and I don't know if you're going to be mad at me or not, but because you watched The Pit, I started watching Love is Blind.
Which season?
Whatever seasons.
The new one?
Yeah.
So I just realized a new one started. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay. I am newly addicted.
It's an addiction. Pedro, there's a new season out.
I had nothing to watch because tonight The Pit comes out, so I have something then.
Wait, what?
It's every Thursday. The Pit comes out every Thursday. They make you wait like olden days.
Okay, we haven't started second season yet, so we have like a few.
Oh, okay. So yeah, but I started Love Is Blind, and I'm very invested, and I can now see the draw. Before I was like, why do you like this? Trash.
It is trash. It's trash.
I love it.
It's
not trash.
Oh, just
my
wait.
shows, my Bravo verse. You can call that trash, but I love that trash. This is like a science experiment.
You need to watch the season, and then you need to enjoy yourself and go back to season 1 and watch.
I have a quick question about this. Do they get married? Do people actually stay together?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Is there like a whole like, oh, our Love Is Blind like marriages and they actually work?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm new.
You're so blind. Yes, at the end, you meet someone through a wall, only talking. So the whole point is that you have no idea what they look like. Sometimes you meet someone that you want to get engaged to within a week. Mm-hmm. And then they send the engaged parties to a vacation. Like everybody goes to this Mexican resort.
And face to face.
And that's when you meet each other.
Okay.
Well, not in the resort. You meet each other on like Love Island or whatever it's called. Or the pods.
The pods, yeah.
Then you go to Mexico to see if you can like function together in real life. But you're also on a Mexican resort, like vacation.
Not real life.
You meet the other couples. So like people that you've dated, quote unquote, you're like, oh, that's what you look like. If other couples also get engaged, that's when you meet.
So you have to get engaged through a pod
without seeing
the person. So then you go to the Mexican resort engaged.
Only seeing each other for now the second time
Okay.
is when you walk into this resort. So if you make it past Mexico and you don't like fall apart, which nobody usually does, then you are put into an apartment that Love Is Blind pays for, right? So it's the same apartment for everybody in one complex. And you merge lives and you meet mom and dad and you meet sisters and siblings and friends. Usually people have pushback of what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Sometimes people get upset, like love bomb too much.
But do they switch? What if somebody's like, oh, I want to date that person?
So a lot of drama ensues. So when you come to your apartment living life, you have to have, because it's reality TV, gatherings where you meet everyone that was in the pods.
Yeah.
So people that rejected you. People that you thought were going to propose to you, and then you go in for your date and they're like, hey.
Yeah.
You meet them. So a lot of crazy things happen. And then you start planning a wedding. That has to happen in 2 weeks.
I'm still on the pods. They're just talking through a wall.
It takes a minute. But the weddings happen. And at the wedding is when you say yes or no. So you could be rejected by your person.
Very much like The Bachelor. Like, where at the last date, you either get engaged or you don't. Like, you show up and you're like...
Yes, but you have gone through the pick out a wedding dress process. You've gone through bachelorette parties. You've gone through, my family hates me because of this. Like, you go through everything. You stand up there. You think they're going to say yes. They say no. Or you root for that couple and you're like, no, they really should get.
Yeah.
Like, you can kind of tell throughout the process. It's the most amazing drama.
I will say, I'm very shocked that you like it. This is a very me type show. I'm very shocked that you like it. What did Pedro just say?
Pedro says, Carly loves trash. Put it on a shirt. That'll be my next Lidl purchase.
You know me. I love trash.
Carly loves trash. I don't know how I think it was like what's this? I'll turn it on. And then it's addicting. Yeah. Just like Bravo.
It's binge watching. Like I'm going to binge this.
Oh, wait, seasons past. The amount of drama. Oh, I'm excited for you.
Yeah. I thought you were going to be mad at me. Can you be like, really? I've been telling you about this for 3 years.
No. I was so into it the last season that Pedro came over and I was like, I have to watch this. Like, I have to finish this or I have to get whatever. And he was like, all right, we'll watch it. It's fine. Because he now can't stop watching it.
You get invested.
And it's like, it's narcissism 101. It's childhood trauma 101. Like, you're like, well, we know why you said that. We know why you're doing this. Oh, you're a drinker.
Right.
Oh, you're like you. It's just so, I don't know. It makes me feel good about myself.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. It's actually really funny. Okay. So we're going to go into our thinkers
Anyway.
that make you think in a different way. And we're not going to spend too much time on these.
I know. I just spent a lot of time on Love is Blind, but I had to bring it up because it's real life and it's my real life.
Like, it's also something like, would Andrew pick you?
Hell no. He didn't pick me the first time.
Oh.
He broke up with me 3 times.
Ooh, I tell people 7.
No, just 3.
Oh.
But there's that meme that on Instagram where it's like a guy with all the kids around him and he looks miserable. And the little caption is like, I just asked the girl's number at the club and now look at my life. And I want to do that with Andrew because he's like, I was 20, like 5. I just wanted a showmance and now look at my life.
So funny. It's so funny.
Yeah, no, Andrew would not pick me. I would make him pick me like I did the first time.
That has happened
Really?
on the show.
Well, I am living proof that making somebody pick you worked out.
Yes, but it doesn't work for everyone. Doesn't work for everyone. Okay. Everything is a win when the goal is the experience.
You got to talk slower.
Everything.
Like, I can't.
Everything is a win. Everything, what you're going through is a win when your goal is not the outcome, it's the experience of it.
But do you have to think of the experience the whole time, or at the end goal you're like, oh wait, but that was a win? Or like, do you know it's a win the whole time?
Well, that's the whole point, is that if you change your mindset of like not just wanting to get to the end point of whatever the goal is,
Right.
and enjoy every piece of it as you get there, that's the real
win.
goal. Yeah.
So
I didn't think I'd have to explain this one. I thought this one was pretty easy.
Well, it's sort of like the journey is the reward.
Right.
Yeah.
But yes. Okay, well, we'll move on.
I'm sorry. I thought we were breaking these down.
Oh, I didn't think you'd have to break down the easy ones. There's some hard ones. I was like, well, this one will be an easy one for her. This one will be a little tougher. That was not on the tough scale.
Sorry. You clearly don't know who I am.
So this is in reference to having kids in your life. Mm-hmm. But I also think it could be like having a partner, or maybe taking care of your parents, like in elderly situations. I think you can kind of put this in a lot of things, but this was meant for children. Don't be so busy giving them a good life that you forget to give them a good day.
I don't know. Did you post this?
Some of these were a Fit to Be Real story repost, yeah.
Because I think I read this before and I was like, ugh.
Oh,
ouch.
I saved the one that you really felt. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But it's true.
It is true.
But like, think about someone you're taking care of, like dementia. Like, you want to make sure every day is a good day. Think about, having a partner, and you're like, well, in 10 years, well, think about every day.
I agree with that one. And I think especially with kids, you worry so much about giving them the best life that you forget to give them the best day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like run and rush and hurry up to get to the stop sign.
Right.
Like, what are you doing? I like this because Pedro yells at me all the time for apologizing. I've been better,
You
though.
are an over apologizer.
I've been
Not to me.
You do. Carly doesn't know how to say. She's not going to be able to. Notice she said apologizer. She couldn't even say the word sorry. She doesn't know how.
Wait, there's another meme of a mom explaining to her kids how to apologize, and the dad's in the background going, "You know how to do it? I've never. You don't know how to do it, so how can you explain it?"
Carly's like, "Yeah, it didn't work out. You could have done it differently, though." And it's her. She's the one who did it. Anyway, you also. I've said it to you. I'm like, why'd you just say sorry to that? Because you'll see someone and go, oh, sorry. Like,
it just comes out. And it comes out. Do you know how I hug people that I don't know? But I don't like hugging people that I'm close to because I feel like you don't do that. I say sorry to people that I don't know. But when it comes to my family, I'm like, you don't need that from me.
And you don't think you need therapy. Like, that's so fucked up. Excuse my language.
Oh my God, Mom.
I don't care. She's not watching. I don't care. That's so fucked up. Okay. Hold on. Producer just texted while I'm reading this. New segment. Carly's meme corner. Ooh. I shouldn't be reading these out loud. We should save them.
I just watch too many memes and everything applies to me.
But then you apply nothing to your life. It's cool. It's fun. So replacing I'm sorry with thank you. It rewires the guilt-based conditioning.
Hold on.
Replacing I'm going to explain it, so chill out. But the guilt-based conditioning is why you say I'm sorry. Everything's like, oh, I feel bad. Oh, okay. Let me not burden you. Oh, I don't want to be the reason for, oh. So you replace sorry I'm late with thank you for waiting.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm sorry is more submissive. Like,
Yeah.
you're more important. I'm so sorry. And thank you is a confidence thing, but also acknowledging that you have consideration.
Right.
So the thing that comes to me is when someone holds the door at Wawa,
I was just thinking this.
I'll walk in and go, oh, sorry, as if I'm like in their way, but they were holding the door for me. So instead of I'm sorry, it's thank you, because thank you. Like, it's not, you didn't do anything wrong. That's
They're holding the door for you.
the correlation. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I like that one.
Thank you for waiting. Thank you for holding the door. What else do you say I'm sorry for?
Anytime you bump somebody or you get too close to somebody, oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for being close to me.
Oh my god.
maybe I'm not gonna be good at this one.
I mean, if you're actually bumping into someone, I think that can call for I'm sorry. That's
Okay.
an actual thing.
I think I need extra lessons.
Well, okay, you'll figure it out. All right, next one. Quitting your worst habit will change your life faster than starting a new one.
Yeah.
You have to quit what isn't working for you now before starting something different. That will be the biggest change.
I wish I could quit you.
It says, Jesus Christ. It says stop the leak before you fill the bucket.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why would you use a bucket? You know what I mean? I don't have to explain that one, hopefully.
That one, no. I got that one.
This one is for me right now in this moment on this couch.
Oh, God.
You can't heal in the same environment where you got sick. I try to heal on these podcasts, and I just have to move on. I'm just kidding.
It's getting in there. I'm absorbing. I'm absorbing it. I just have a hard time getting it back out.
The longer you stay on the wrong, I really liked this one. The longer you stay on the wrong train, the more expensive it is to get home.
Yeah. Yep.
So the path, whatever you're doing, where you're like, well, I can fix him, I can fix her, just one more month, just this, it just takes so much more of a toll to reset, start over, and it's way too expensive for your time, your value, and everything else.
Honestly, every time Victoria was with, what's up, Pedro? Not you, the wrong guy, it would be so hard to watch because I would, what's it called? I knew it was going to be over at some point and we were going to have to restart over, and I knew it was coming, and it's so hard to pick up the pieces. And yeah, I'm not explaining it well, but you know what I mean?
No, I think you are.
We would watch it go downhill. Sorry. I'm crying. We would watch it and I'd be like, oh my God, I know what's coming. I know what's coming. And the battle to restart again would be so hard. And I was.
And it would just take longer. It would take more time from my life. That the expensive part was that, time is, we don't have enough time.
And the longer you stayed.
Yeah. The longer it
took to rebuild.
The longer the attachment happened, the longer it took for me to, work through it, whatever. So yeah, I get it. That's good. I'm glad you brought me up for that.
Well,
any lesson you refuse to learn, you repeat it until you learn it.
I mean, that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Someday she'll figure that out.
I was going to say, does it have my name next to it?
It says, Carly, you bitch. Any lesson you refuse to learn. Okay, this one I love. This is the more fitness-based, not mental-based, but this one I love. Okay. If you switched bodies with the person you love most for 1 year, how would you take care of their mind and body, knowing that you'd have to give it back to them.
Yeah. I read this one.
And how would you take care of that person? Now you have to do it. Now put yourself in that person. Like, put yourself, why don't you take care of yourself the way you would take care of somebody else?
Somebody else's body.
Right.
Yeah.
So why aren't you
Talking to yourself.
If you switched, what's the movie Freaky Friday?
I've never seen it. I know.
Wait,
I've never seen it.
That's a good one for you and Melody.
For Melody?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you switched bodies with your partner, with your child, if you and Melody switched bodies,
Yeah.
how would you take care of Melody's body? Would you work out so much? Would you not eat delicious food versus grapes? Would you sleep more?
Yeah.
Would you not scroll to go to sleep, or
know.
would you wake up scrolling? Like, you would do the things that we talk about because it's her body, and you would give it back to her way better than you got
Then
it.
you got it. Like, you would be borrowing, when you borrow something, you give it back in better condition than you got it.
Cool. Give me all my Pyrex back for the past 20 years.
Oh, well, I think some of them are broken.
So, yes.
So maybe I'm not a good example.
She understands, but screw it. You
I'm
know?
absorbing.
So why don't we treat ourselves that way
Yeah.
when it comes to fitness and working out and taking in proper food, and for me, managing stress and sleeping.
Well, and also talking to that person's body mentally nicer.
Yeah.
That wasn't a sentence, but
Yeah, wait a second. What?
I was just saying words. The way you talk to yourself, we always talk about this, is the worst. You would never talk to somebody else the way you talk to yourself.
Right.
I wouldn't, if I was in Melody's body, I would never talk to her body the way I talk to mine.
Right.
Right. So
Right.
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this isn't a thinker or a thought in terms of like, ooh, it's just a really good idea. So again, if you have little ones, children, family, if you are a dog family, a pet family, if you are just you and your partner, celebrate your anniversary as your family's birthday.
Oh, I like that one.
And then your memories just like change. So like for you, May 14th is your wedding anniversary, but why not get a cake, celebrate with your kids? that
Yeah.
this is when your family started.
I love that idea. And
That's the one she'll keep.
that's the one we'll do. Well, because it's our 15 year this year, and I really, really wanted to do a vow renewal. We talked about doing it in Vegas in October, just because we were in Vegas. My family was there, and I was like, oh, that'll be easy. We'll just go to Little White Chapel. But I really wanted I wanted the kids there. I thought it was important for them to see that,
Because they don't hug or kiss any other time. So
well, Dean thinks we're just friends. So it was important for me to show them.
because you act like just friends. There is no love.
Oh, that's not true. That's not true.
The most love is on her pants. Okay.
And now it's going to be on my shirt.
I'm just kidding. But yes, I think that's a
No,
great
she's
idea.
not.
All right. I really like this one. If you knew, if you have a goal towards something and you knew that 100 rejections for you to get to that goal, let me say what it actually
Yeah, okay.
says.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
100. Whoa. Back off.
I know that was really aggressive.
Holy back off. Okay. If you knew you were 100 rejections away from your dream, think how excited you would be every time someone said no to you.
Right, because you'd be one rejection closer to your dream.
Right.
Love that.
So and then that goes back to the first one where it's like you're enjoying the experience
Yeah.
versus what you want in the end.
I did see something recently that was like how boring life would be if you got what you wanted on the first try.
Right.
Like, you'd have the most boring life.
Right. Think of it's hard to think of any billionaires right now or millionaires or whatever, but
No.
think of, like we always say, well, if I just had money, then it would be easier and I could enjoy more and da-da-da. But like once you get to that, I get everything I want when I want it, and it's so easy, nothing's ever enough.
No, it's right. It's never enough.
So
and then
you'll never get that ease and that happiness.
Miss Kristen, what's up, MK, said something yesterday in dance class, and she said, oh, no, you have to earn that. And I was like, yeah, these kids don't know how to earn things.
Yeah.
They want it, but they don't know how to earn it. And that's like, you earn it through rejection.
Yeah. You have to fail. Failing is a privilege.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when she said that yesterday, I was like, yeah, you really have to earn things.
Carly's the most privileged.
No, I'm not.
She fails at everything. See, she didn't even know what we were talking about. She took that in a different way because she wasn't even in the moment to understand.
That's true.
Anyway, moving on. This I like and I think is really hard. But I'm trying to have the year I want for myself is not like accomplishing things like it was last year. I just want to be well rested.
Yeah, no, you said that in the beginning of the year.
Don't want to hustle, whatever. So this popped up. Changing from how much can I get done to how relaxed can I be while I'm doing this is the biggest change of your life.
Yeah, and we are not bred like that. We were bred with, you have 12 hours of like sunlight if you're lucky. How much can you do?
So that you can try to not do it the next day, but then also more things add up for you to have to do the next day. It's just like a never-ending cycle of hustle and grind. It's
Oh, that's interesting.
So if you can do the things, like I write out my list in the morning, so I show up to things when they happen, not when you think they happen.
So texting you and being like, it's at 8:30, hurry up, hustle, where are you? At the red light? Okay, what street are you on? Rolling Road, only to get there and there be no podcast?
She texted me and was like, yada, yada, yada. Also, it's happening now, so I'm in the car, I'm at Wawa, do you want a coffee? Be there, like, now. And I was in the bathroom. I'm going to be real transparent. I was in the bathroom. I went, I'm on my way.
Oh my God, you liar. I knew it. When Mom was like, you were 5 minutes away and you were on Rolling Road, I said, she did not leave when she said, I'm on my way.
No, I was 100% on Rolling Road when I said that.
No, when you said, I'm on my way, you were not actually on your way.
Something was on its way. I'm sorry. I can't drop my life to show up for something that doesn't exist.
But that's what we do. We hustle, we rush. Instead of like, I'd love to go grocery shopping and just grocery shop instead of being like, hurry up, I only have 25 minutes.
Yeah. Stupid things like that.
Yeah.
That's a small thing.
I know.
Not enjoying the grocery store, but not like rushing through.
Yeah.
So if you can try to be like, I have to get this done, but how can I do it without urgency?
Right.
Okay. One day, we don't have to sit on this. This is just obvious. But one day, someone will tell my daughter, you're just like your mom. It's up to me to make sure that's not an insult.
I saw that.
That's the one that you were like, ouch.
I did. I DM'd Fit to Be Real and I was like, ouch.
I sent that one to you directly. Just to be clear.
I mean, I hope she wears pink pants with hearts on them and it's not an insult.
I don't think it's in that way. I think it's the rush in the morning, the yelling to get your school bag, the little moments.
I used to hate when people would be like, "Oh my gosh, you're just like your mom."
Why?
I was in my 20s. I was like in my young 20s. I moved to New York and then I turned, I don't know what age, but I was like, "Thank you.
Yeah.
I am." And that's really cool because, when you say, like, when people are like, your mom's so cool, and you roll your eyes and you pretend to be embarrassed, I was never actually embarrassed. I would always just because that's what you had to do as a kid. You had to pretend you were embarrassed by your mom.
Were you jumping off a cliff with everyone else?
No, but I'd just be like, oh my God, she's so annoying. But she was the one in like Doc Martens and like flannel shirts, and
we had the cool mom.
We did. We had the cool mom. And I hope that I am that for Melody, but also like the cool mom that you were still scared of.
Huh?
Like she wasn't our best friend. She is now, but growing up, we were always like, she was so cool, but we were like, we cannot disappoint Mom.
We didn't want to disappoint her. I was not afraid of Mom.
I didn't want to get in trouble.
I was afraid of doing something that would disappoint her.
Right.
But I was not afraid of her.
No.
If I needed, and which happened so many times, wanted to get out of a situation or needed to for my safety or felt sick, she was my phone call. Which
oh my God, yeah.
She still is. So I'm thinking of all the times in my 20s where I was like, just call my mom, she'll come get me.
Yeah, when you black out at a gay club and your friends have to take you out and your mom's like, she needed this.
That's basically the story. That's actually the first authentic, genuine story you've told with the correct sequence. So, yes.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen to Melody, but I hope if something like that does, I will also say she needed this.
You won't. You will yell at her.
No, I won't.
Are you going to yell at her for telling us that her thing was today?
No, because I know that's my fault. But I will also be at the gay club with her dancing.
Interesting, because you're not invited. And you told her teachers, I'm going to kill her. That's what she said in a Catholic school this morning. So
to be fair, so did her grandma.
I did too, but it was under my breath. It was I'm smart and nobody heard it. So, all right, moving on. Healing is not becoming the best version of yourself. Healing is letting the worst version be loved.
That was way too long. You lost me at healing.
You told me to slow fuck down, and I did.
Say it again. Say it again.
I'll say it again for you.
Healing.
So, when you're healing, when I was in a dark time and I was trying to heal, and by healing, you just have to sit in it. Healing is not figuring out how to be the best version of myself.
Right.
Not putting myself on a cruise just to be happy. It's recognizing that the worst version of me, that dark time when I'm sad, I can't be happy, also deserves to be loved. That's a good, it's still a worthy version of myself.
Right. Not
I'm
like
still enough in that moment.
I get it.
So that's you all the time.
Okay.
Just kidding.
She's such a bee.
I'm just kidding.
143.
I said fuck. She said B. So, okay, this one's definitely good for Carly. Get good at bouncing back.
Not a good bouncer.
A rough conversation. There's not much there to bounce. To be fair, there's not much bouncing going on. So
I have a lot of pep in my step,
God,
but nothing
she said
moves.
Something during class of like, I'm Cuban, so we got the bon. I looked and went, "Where's your bon?
I said,
Where's your butt?
I'm only Cuban right here," and I pointed to my butt. I have a butt.
You don't.
I have a Cuban butt. Yes, I do.
Oh my God,
I am Cuban, and
that's cute. All the Cubans, please write in. Actually,
that's cute, Ben.
all the Hispanic.
Yes.
All the Latinos, all the Latinas, please write in. Let us know. Carly has a butt.
Listen, we don't get political on this podcast, but my safe word is Bad Bunny.
I'm not sure how that's political. It's just life.
Okay.
That's just...
Well, these days everything is, and if you like something or you don't like something, it turns political. So just know my safe word is Bad Bunny.
Cool. Bad Bunny would not like your butt. Just putting that out there. He needs a little bit more padding there. So I don't need to talk to him to know that.
I'll work on it.
So get it good and bouncing back. A rough conversation, a bad day, a skipped workout, a choice that you regret. None of it has to ruin the rest of your week. Our producer just texted me. I wonder what he's going to say. You can reset whenever you decide to.
Yeah, I'm not good at that.
You can't change what happened, but you can choose how long you're bothered by it.
When Andrew and if I am mad at Andrew, I can go a solid 7 days. What did he say?
I will not. I'm not sure what that means.
I will not.
Oh, chime in. The Latinos chime in.
Oh.
He will not. That's appropriate. That's appropriate.
Well,
Yeah, Andrew probably hates this the most about you.
yeah. Which
Is a rough way to say. That's, you know what I mean.
No, he does. But that is my biggest. I am not good at bouncing back.
Yeah.
I'm good at bouncing up and down. I am not good at bouncing back.
Yeah.
I take everything very personally, and it weighs me down. If somebody, like mom, is mad at me or whatever, I am not. It will ruin days.
We'll start changing
Oh, okay.
because that's what Melody sees.
I know. I know. And I want her to just confront it instead of shutting down.
Avoid it.
Yeah, avoid it.
Okay. Moving on, because that got real. This one I love, but I feel like it's hard. Build margin into everything. Not margarine, not butter. We know what she was hearing. A margin. A margin.
A line.
A buffer. Space.
Okay.
Build space
Okay.
into everything. Your calendar, your budget, your energy. The difference between stressed and calm isn't more resources, isn't more stuff or more things you accomplished. It's more space. Operate at 85% capacity, and you'll have room to breathe when life happens and gets in the way, because life will get in the way.
Yeah, basically live your life with a little bit of a buffer.
Yes.
Yeah. And is that why the kids say they're holding space? I don't know exactly what that means, but is that what that
maybe.
means?
Maybe that means like you're
Room?
not your cup isn't so full that you can't hold space. I can't even deal with that. I can't acknowledge that. I
Right.
can't understand that. Like, you have the space in your cup to fill someone
Right.
else in, you know?
I like that.
I think the margin in terms of calendar is a big one for you. Like, your kids are booked every thing. Now, they have to experience a lot of things, but like maybe this this vacation they go on at Pinchani and the Poconos, feel free to join them and follow, is booked hour to hour with activities.
Last year. And the world kicked us in the butt and gave us norovirus.
There was no space for margin. There
Yeah.
was no buffer to
No.
recover, reset, and enjoy the vacation because of that. You're
Yeah.
not doing that this
No,
year.
we are not. We are doing two of the things that we want to do. And then we're going to have a whole day where nothing is planned in case we want to do something and it's open, which we never do. We always are like, bah, 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 bah.
That's the
Yeah.
that's the margin.
Yeah.
That's the butter.
Because that's the margarine.
Honestly, I saved that one and was like, you have to change that word because she's going to just think margarine.
But you didn't. And
well, I wanted to prove myself wrong.
Okay.
Didn't
But
work.
I only understood it when you did.
Didn't work. All right. This one is a thinker because of the world we live in right now. And it's something we don't have to really sit on, but it's true. And I really enjoyed it. So once you realize that the two most profitable businesses are war and illness, it's easy to understand what's going on.
Obviously. And don't you think it's a tale as old as time, I feel like. But why are we just realizing it? Maybe people realized it before, but like it wasn't spoken because of the internet.
I just think the internet slaps us in the face way more now. Like, we're on our phones more than we're in our own heads.
I had to stop with my phone. I've actually gone down since the Super Bowl because everything is a conspiracy. Everything is like, I guess with the Epstein files and everything's coming out, and then there's you don't know what to believe. So I just can't look at it anymore. It overtakes your life, and then you go down these rabbit holes.
Yeah, I think we've talked about this before, and we won't get into it too long, but like, there's knowledge and being informed, and then there's overconsumption.
Yes.
So you're talking about
Overconsumption.
you need to like stop cold turkey so that you can go in and kind of like cherry pick the moments and the times. Right now, you're overstimulated with it. Because we can't shy away from it. It's life, it's what's happening, and we should be in an uproar. But at the same time, I think we have to not wake up with it and not go through the workday with it and then not scroll before bed with it.
Yeah.
And that, like, you just can't do that. And I think we do that. I did see someone say that she's sleeping.
Oh my God, she's dreaming.
She's dreaming, and she was kicking Carly in her dream. It was aggressive. We're talking about Pepper if you're not watching, by the way. Not Carly.
No, not me.
They transferred all of their social media and anything that they use on their phone, scroll-wise, they put it on an iPad. The iPad stays in their house.
Ooh.
The iPad does not leave the house with them, so the phone is text, emails, phone calls.
Love it.
And it's a great game changer. If you have that addiction, mom needs to do that.
I love it.
The iPad stays at home with all of your social media. So yeah, you could still wake up and get on your iPad or use your iPad to go to bed, I guess. So that's something you have to regulate. But like at a stop sign or a red light, you're not getting on your phone.
Love it.
You know what I mean? It's
No,
not
I
a bad
love that.
idea.
Yeah.
I have to get myself an iPad if I want to do that. But I love that. All right, we're going to move on. The world sucks. We get it. Your self-esteem is a muscle. Mm-hmm. I really like this because you know how people are like, you have to build my self-esteem. How the heck do you build your self-esteem? Your self-esteem is a muscle, and it grows with every small promise you make to yourself that you honor, that you follow through with. That's how your self-esteem builds.
That's a great way to look at it.
Like, think of Legos. You're building a tower. So each Lego is a little promise that you're like, I'm going to do this for myself today. I'm going to do a self-love moment for myself. And then you follow through with it. You get to add that to the tower. And then you're going to feel better. Like, that's where your self-esteem. And at the end of that tower, when it's finished being built, which it's never finished being built, but when you get to that, like, precipice, you are a more confident, more worthy person internally, you know, all the things. So that's how you build self-esteem. And I never thought of it like that because I have no idea. I don't know. I don't think it's not Maybelline. You're not like born with it, but
Some people are.
Some people have been instilled with it more.
And some of those bricks get taken away. Or
Yeah.
those Legos get taken away, even if you were born with it. I do think some people are born with a higher self-esteem, but I also think it's an environment thing. But then also it's not. Continue. I'm sorry, you're making me think on the spot, and I'm literally just saying what's coming to my mind, and I can't filter it. So now I'm thinking about it out loud.
It's actually frightening. Oh my God. All right, we won't live on this too long because we basically just talked about it with the iPad, but it says we don't talk enough about how looking at our phones while someone is telling us a story is a form of rejection.
Oh my God.
I stopped talking. If someone is on the phone while I'm talking to them and I'll wait. So I'm like, oh, I didn't want you to be distracted.
Do you know, I don't know how often that happens.
It happens all the time.
Really?
When I'm even things like making a playlist and somebody's coming into class and wants to talk, I will stop because I need to acknowledge them.
Oh.
And then be like, okay, I'm just going to make a play. It's those little moments.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I would totally get that. No, I'm glad you're here. You're not even looking at them. It's without acknowledging it, and maybe they don't even know it in the moment to realize it, but they're taking on rejection. And it's something that everyone now does. Mm-hmm. And I notice when I do it, and I think you don't have to text me, but Pedro can attest to this. If I notice he's talking to me and I went onto my phone, I had to do something, and I'll apologize about it. I'm like, I'm sorry, I had to do this. I'm really sorry. Say it again.
No. Have we learned nothing? Thank you for waiting.
No. No. They weren't waiting. They were talking.
Oh.
They were talking. But yes. You make this hard. You make this so hard. Get off your phones while people are talking to you.
Thank you for waiting. What can I help you with?
You're not going to like this one because it's words that you don't know. Discernment.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
They're busy. Can make you a villain in rooms where denial is the culture.
Okay, break it down.
Basically, disagreeing, like being strong in your convictions, which I'm pretty sure is what discernment means.
Yeah.
Makes you the bad guy. When who you're disagreeing with or who the thing that's happening around you, they cannot acknowledge awareness. They live in denial. You will always be the bad guy.
Yeah.
In doing what's right and talking about what you believe in, when the people you're talking to will never get it because they cannot. They live in a state of denial. So.
I am the one that doesn't like confrontation, and she's the one that always says she looks like the bad guy because she will say, this is what I think, or this is what is happening, or blah, blah, blah. When you are strong and you say what you feel and you say what you think, you look like the bad guy. And she always says that.
Right, but confrontation to you means something different than actually what confrontation is.
I know, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like if I were to walk in the room, I wouldn't say my strong conviction because to me, in my mind, I would take that as a confrontation. I don't want to start a confrontation. You say it because you're strong in what you feel and think, and you look like the bad guy. Both are wrong.
Both are wrong. Right.
I was just saying both are wrong. Because
right.
If I don't apply it to my life, I can't understand it.
Right, but now just because this is a day of thinking, put that into Melody and why she doesn't stand up for herself.
Right. I always say, why didn't you stand up for yourself? Yeah.
It's what she's seeing.
No, I know. I get it.
Oh, I like this one. Conflict. Healthy relationships aren't conflict-free.
No.
They're repair-rich.
Oh, I 100%. Oh!
Finally, once she understood.
I get it. I agree. Oh my God. But also how boring would it be how boring it would be if you didn't have any conflict, if every day was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely.
Well, not boring, but like you want to have relationships where if like conflict comes up, you're able to like fix it versus band-aid it or not acknowledge it at all.
For 7 days? Okay.
Why 7 days?
And I am a shutter downer. So I can shut down for.
You are a therapist dream, is what you are. That is what you are. Andrew Dykeman just at an event to my calendar.
Oh, yeah, he did. I saw it.
Conflict. All right, I like this one. Because it's something if you have a partner, if you have a friend, if you have a close friend, if you have a sibling, parent, whatever, if you have people in your life, if you listen closely to your partner's triggers. Nope. There's a comma. Hold on. If you listen closely, comma, your partner's triggers will tell you the story of their childhood. The things that bother Andrew, the things that get him.
Oh, 100%. I can see it.
Right. If you respond with compassion, you become part of their healing, not their reenactment.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I love that because I have a very good, I can see that in people. And when people talk, I can understand why they're saying it. I'm like, oh, well, this was your childhood.
Right.
Or this was whatever. Or this was whatever.
I'm good at that too.
You're not good at that. But I never think of how, like, if you just spew advice at someone, that's not compassion. That's trying to fix the problem. And sometimes they don't need that.
Nobody needs that.
Nobody needs that. But also, well, some people might need that. But maybe that's part of the reenactment of the childhood of being told everything that they need to do versus letting them do it. You know, like.
Or what I learned on Southern Charm last night.
Oh, jeez.
Madison was telling Shep how to help his friend Austin in this breakup. And she said, don't tell him what to do. Ask him questions.
Right.
Like, let him answer. And of course, Shep was just like telling him how he thinks he should fix the problem when really you should just ask questions so that they can figure it out. Or it's just a better way to do it than just telling somebody how to fix. So if you don't know, you should be watching Southern Charm for all advice.
Are you Shep in this analogy? Is that what you're saying?
Well, now I am because I'm telling you what to do. Do you like Southern Charm?
Do you think that you should watch a new show? I just think Carly's going to eat this one up the most because it number one, you should.
No
and number
crumbs.
two, it's very like a trendy way of thinking.
I ate no crumbs.
I lost it. I would like you to eat all the crumbs. Of cake, of cookies, all the things.
Clock it.
Oh, geez.
Sorry.
Calling people's opinions of you,
Call
them fan theories.
Yes, queen.
Ew.
Wait, but also, I go out like this. I have no shame.
You have no shame in that regard, but you care if they think you're good at your job.
Oh, well, sure.
You can. Oh, yeah. Who gives a shit if they think you did a good class or not? But if you know you did a good class, that's all that matters. But you do care, and we should care as business owners. We should care.
Yeah, they're paying us.
But you go to the nth degree.
No, I know. I care too much.
You care too much about. Well, we can't. We have to do a brand new playlist every single solitary class, and we do 22 classes a week, and I cannot repeat a playlist. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's a fan theory. That their opinions like, well, we did this one already. That's a fan theory. Love your theory.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a fan. You keep coming back.
We're going to do an episode on all the new theories I've learned. Do you know how many theories there are?
Oh, no.
There's open window theory. There's closed door theory. We're going to go over all the theories.
I didn't know you could read
Theory. I like that. I'm going to call it a fan theory.
All right. We're almost done. Yeah, we're almost done. I like this one because we all need to do this more. So there's a science-based study that's discovered that it takes you 400 reps of doing something to wire your brain differently. So 400 repetitions of the morning routine. Then that's how your brain's wired. I must wake up and drink water before coffee. Like, you don't think about it anymore, basically, is what that means. Unless it's done in play, which takes only 10 to 20 reps. In play, having fun, enjoying.
Oh, in enjoyment.
In play, like childhood play. Child's playing on the playground. They soak in the rules of the game because they're having so much fun versus you standing on the sidelines being like, "What? How does football? I don't get it." Because you need 400 times to understand it because you're not enjoying the moment. So if we do more things playing like kids play, and using the imagination and the creativity, it only takes like 20 times to take something in and rewire your actual brain chemistry.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's awesome though. And
I know.
That's why I always say, like, when we have new people, I'm like, it takes 3 to 5 classes because it's fun. So it'll take less than 400 classes.
Yeah.
But you're having fun, so you're going to retain it more.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yes.
Yeah.
This one's for you. Awkward people don't know how to be fake, and that's why they're awkward, because they're just genuine.
100%. That's like my mammogram. I was not fake in the least. I was 100% awkward.
Neither were your boobs.
Well, she figured that out. Yep, no, I love it. You will never get fake from me, but you will get awkward. Next.
When trauma gets triggered, you don't act your age, you act the age the wound was created.
Yikes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Trauma you don't like. So when you get hurt, like Andrew says something to you. I don't know. I'm literally making stuff up.
Yeah. No, make it about me because that's the only way I understand.
So Andrew says something to you in a way that you don't like and it hurts you. Like your feelings
Yes.
are hurt. You're not reacting as Carly, 40-year-old Carly. You're reacting as like 11-year-old Carly.
Yeah. It's when anytime he tells me to just like take a beat, relax, it brings me back to like being a kid and being like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Every time you avoid discomfort, you reinforce the belief that you can't handle it.
Huh?
Okay. When you avoid doing something that makes you uncomfortable,
Yeah.
instead of that being like, I just want to be comfortable, what you're doing is you're telling yourself and your body and your mind and everything else that you can't handle that thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So go to the things, do the things that are
Make you uncomfortable.
make you in a state of discomfort, because you're rewiring the way that your body and your mind reacts, being like, no, I can handle all the hard things. I can do this.
Literally what the phrase step out of your comfort zone means.
Right. So do it by yourself.
Oh, no. No, you have to come with me.
Okay. I love this. It's a little longer, so stay with me.
Oh, God.
The reason you're tired all the time,
I'm interested.
it's not your workload. It's your open loops. It's the text you haven't answered, the apology that you owe and you won't say, the decision you're avoiding, the conversation that you keep postponing. These run in the background of your mind all day, and they drain your battery, just like your phone. Close your loops, and then watch your energy return, and your mental clutter will clear up. And the mental clutter is way more exhausting than any of the physical work that you have to do.
Well,
Oh my God, she's doing it right now.
I have 70,000 emails, 228 voicemails, and 6 text messages to respond to.
Well, yes and yes. So as much as it's like we laugh about this, we talk about this all the time because those numbers have only gone up. That's in your subconscious all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But that's a part of your 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 mania.
Oh, yeah, like the editing the videos for the live stream, that goes on all day in my brain. Sending emails for the dance studio, it goes on I haven't done this stuff yet.
Yeah.
So it's constantly like a running show in my brain.
Yeah.
I'm watching myself do it, but I haven't done it yet.
So then you can't do the one that's like, how can I do this but without urgency? You're always in urgency because you have to get stuff done.
Right. I like that one.
Like there are things that I put off and then I'm like, I just do it and I'll do it. And I honestly feel 10 times later.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to buy these costumes for the dance studio for the concert.
Why are you buying costumes? There's no costumes.
Yeah, there's accessories. Every class needs an accessory.
I'm not buying shit.
We'll talk to the boss because...
Unless she's paying for it.
But that's the thing. Like, I haven't done it yet.
Carly, it's February.
Mom gave out all her costumes already.
Well, if
Welcome.
Mom jumped off a cliff, would you jump off a cliff with her?
Probs.
Ooh. Nah, son. I'm good. Enjoy. Okay.
I feel unsafe. Bad Bunny.
What?
I feel unsafe.
If people could acknowledge and be more self-aware,
Yeah.
then everything would kind of fall into place and align more. And these are just things to think of where you fit in that alignment. Do you resonate with some of the harder things of like, ooh, I would love to change my mindset about this. Or are you offended by some of these? And if you're offended by some of them, as if I'm calling you out, why?
Yeah.
What about that bothers you? Because there's something there for you to think about. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And the reason I picked these is because I needed them for myself.
Or me.
Or you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them were like, oh, Carly would like Carly would definitely.
No, I see myself in every single one of these, and I'm not offended by it. I know it. But when it's said or when it's said out loud or written, it's more likely to be acknowledged.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not offended by any of these.
But I say that some people would be.
Yeah.
Some people might be listening to it of like, you know, why does that bother you? Why does the word trigger bother you? Why does trauma bother you?
No, trigger bothers me because it's a trendy word, and I think people use it too often and too easily.
Yeah.
But I am triggered by you.
Things trigger you all the time, though. Like, there are things that trigger you that I'm like,
Well, say set me off then. Which sounds a little weird.
that sounds sexual, and I don't approve.
I don't like triggered because all of the kids be like, I'm triggered. And it's like somebody blew their nose. I'm triggered by that. Or like, I don't know. It's an overused word that I don't think, but oh man, I'm set off.
Wait.
Can we make that trendy?
No. There's this thing that's like, there's a meme that I saw. I know we're in Carly's meme corner,
What?
But there was a meme that I saw, and it was like, I don't know. I can handle, you know, working in the ER for a 12-hour shift and get through the pit, and I can get through that whole day. But God forbid 3 noises are happening at the same time.
Yeah.
I can't. Like,
No,
I
Victoria-
can do so many hard things throughout the day, and I can help you, and I can help you, and I can get this done, and I can finish my list. But if there's music on in the background and someone's talking, I'm like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's our thinker for the day. We're going to bring the series back, and we're going to do Carly bringing in the thinkers and see what makes her think.
Wait, do you know what would be really fun?
Not what I said.
If
If nothing else, remember, you are fit to be fucking real.
and always allowed to be a little extra.
For legal reasons, we have to tell you that this podcast is meant for entertainment and educational purposes only. We are not healthcare professionals. For all of your health, wellness, fitness, and self-care needs, please refer to the medical professional in your life. Your primary care physician, your therapist, a certified coach, whoever it may be. And then let us know what they say, because I guarantee we need to know it too. Okay? Okay, bye.